Paul Brown Stadium, located along the banks of the Ohio River and home of the Cincinnati Bengals, is a site for this matchup between San Francisco and Cincinnati. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
3 wide receiver. He drops back, gets rid of the ball. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. That ball was thrown into tight coverage.
Yeah, and Tom, I thought that might have been a pick six the other way. That was good coverage, but a huge throw that time by the quarterback.
Play action. Huge pressure by the defense. Ushmanzadeh was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 41. San Francisco comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. They hand it off. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. Palmer comes to the line, 3 wide formation. There's a play fake. Rifles this one out to the middle. Brought down at the 37. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Short throw to the right. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 31. 5-yard pickup on the play pass that time. Cincinnati lines up in the offset eye this time. Drops back. Defense closing in. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Johnson grabbed that one for a gain of 2. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down.
I'm trying to get you over there, baby. New call. Quick game, 34 screw.
And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
There you go, G. What you doing? Barney, set. Watch the sprint out. Bang right.
Drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. There for the reception. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks.
And this is professional football. That's your job. That's a kick that when everything else is right, you have to drill that one.
Hands it to the back. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. Not much there, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Out of the I formation. Fullback on the inside give. And they get him around the 42-yard line. And he picks up about 4. And so it'll be 3rd down. And let's take some time to point out a few important players on this Cincinnati defense. San Francisco sends a man in motion to the right. Gort will run it again. Brought down at the 42. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. And they'll down it at the 5. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really was just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Let's go, guys. Set. Come on. Blue 11. Blue 11. Tennessee.
Goes through his read. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Blue 38. Barney. Come on, little hustle.
The halfback with the carry. He's tackled at the 7, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that situation.
Punts it. Makes the fair catch. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Offset I formation in the backfield. It's the tailback. Tackled around the 49-yard line. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Smith sends a man in motion. Fakes to the back. Sacked on the play. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz package. Blitz anytime, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Smith dropping back. Strong throw. Intercepted. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Not much time to throw. They tackle him for a loss. Loss of a couple on the completed pass.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
Set. Blue 38. Blue 38.
Give to the tailback. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Palmer is under center. Offense lines up in an I. Hands it off. He doesn't get back to the line. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback.
Loss of 2.
Larson can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Punts it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll set up shop at the 20. 1st and 10. San Francisco lines up in a double tight set. They hand it off. Dropped behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He drops back. He needs to get rid of it. He lost yardage on the plays. That'll be a 2-yard loss.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Smith is in the shotgun. He has 2 tight ends.
48. 48. Roger.
Drops back. Scans the field. And it's completed. He's dropped at the 23-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Lee kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Chapman takes it at the 33. And they get him at the 49-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball.
Come on, let's get off the field now.
Hallmert steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers.
38. Keep coming. 38.
Hallmert with the give. What a brutal hit. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
UTEC comes in motion. First down, looking to throw. He's dropped, and chalk went up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Barney.
He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Makes the reception. Excellent open field tackle. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Gains his way to the 26-yard line. It looks as if forward progress just carried him past the sticks on that 3rd and long situation.
That's one of those calls that you almost feel like the coaching staff was willing to go ahead and punt the football there, and yet you break out a run and you pick up the first down. So demoralizing to a defense.
A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
This offense has a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they can make the most of it.
Left call.
They give it to the tailback. He's brought down around the 4-yard line. Johnson gets about 4 yards on the play. Single set backfield. They're going to pitch it. Brought down behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Hold on. Let's get on. Set. Blue 11. Go. Blue 11. Right. Come on. Go.
They go with the run. He is hit hard on the play. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
The kick is up, and he makes it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick. Gathered at the 6. Hit and dropped at the 30. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start this drive at the 30. San Francisco is going with the offset I backfield. They hand it off. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard gain. That'll bring up second down from their own 36-yard line. I formation here. Gord will run it again. And they get him around the 38-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Get your hands up front.
On play action, pass is complete. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 40. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
First down now and 10 to go. The 49ers line up with 3 receivers, single back formation.
James, 1-2 press. James. Keep your eyes open. Overwatch, red man. Somebody make a play. They're gonna run.
The halfback with the carry. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Gord gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Again with the run. Hit and drop behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
He drops back to pass. Throws it short. He's there for the catch. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Lee punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. And he goes out of the end zone for the touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Palmer is under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Here's the halfback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Turbo, Simba, peel one single. Set. Blue 11. Here we go, baby. Let's round.
Feeds it to the back. And they get him at the 27-yard line. Johnson gets 7 yards on the play. 3rd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 27-yard line. Palmer comes to the line under center. 3 wide receivers. Palmer will hand it off. And it looks short from up here. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He punts it. Rossum takes it at the 32. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The 49ers come out in a single back formation. Play fake. He throws a bullet across the middle. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
From the 33-yard line. Big set this time with two tight ends. He decides to run. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 33. Gore, the lone back.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on. Left.
Gore off the left side. He's tackled at the 21.
Frank Gore is one of those guys that not a lot of people knew about coming out of college because he had so many injuries in college. He came out, though. He proved he could stay healthy. And this guy, pound for pound, may be the toughest guy in all of football. He is all fight all the time, and you better be strapping it on pretty tightly to go tackle Frank Gore.
The defense just ate up that point.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Back to throw. He throws left. He's in. Touchdown. How did he get open for such a big gain?
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
And they line up for the extra point. And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. And he's drilled. What a hit. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Let's go right.
Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the eye.
Great slide. Hard count. Let's go, D. Come on now. Watch the run.
Drops back on first down. Short throw to the left. And they get him at the 38. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
He's hammered in the backfield. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
He wasn't set when he threw, and it's intercepted by the backer. Tackled at the 31. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
First and 10. Ball on the 31. San Francisco lines up in the offset eye this time. Smith sends a man in motion. Play action. Dumps it out left. With the catch. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Here's the halfback. And he's drilled at the 25. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Play fake. Throws while on the run. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. They get him at the 23. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Palmer lines up in the shotgun formation.
38.
Johnson gets the carry left side. And he will lose yardage on the play. No one picked up the linebacker, and it's cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Dropped behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Back to pass. Passes the ball. Brought down at the 35.
You know, TJ Houshmandzadeh is not what we call one of those more big play thing, because when the ball is in the air, he thinks it's his. He is a strong, physical guy that goes up and makes plays.
Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 48-yard line. They get 6 there. That brings up second down. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at the 45. 3 yards there.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Out of bounds around the 39-yard line. Caldwell comes away with 7 yards on the reception. That will also give them a new set of downs to work with.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept this drive alive. That's the 3rd first down.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 36-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Looking for an open man. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball. Blue 38. Blue 38. Come on, let's go. You got that?
Fullback straight ahead. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. Kick is up, and he got all of this one. He drilled the upright, and it's good. He put just enough on that one.
Yeah, maybe not a perfect kick there, but if it goes over the crossbar and between the uprights, it doesn't matter how far, they're still putting 3 points on the board.
Dropped at the 31. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Sets up the play action. Throws it short. There for the catch. Tackled right around the 38-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. Smith comes to the line under center. Single back formation this time. Gore takes the delayed handoff. And they get him around the 41-yard line. Solid gain on the delay as they convert for a first down.
Little delay there allows the running back to see the holes in front of him. Not a big gainer, but they did pick up the first down.
They go with the toss. And he just got hammered. 4 yards there on the toss. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Davis motioning to the right. Looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Fakes the run. It's completed. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Drops back. Throws the bullet to the left. Brought down at the 19-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Hands it off. Tackled at the 14. About 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up, and this is the 8th play of the drive. Passes to his left. Makes the catch. And they get him at the 14. We'll see if the defense can make another stop here on third down.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
Short throw to the right. He's dropped around the 8-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Smith will look to pass. Passes to the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Chapman has it at the 5. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Cincinnati sets up in the I. There's a play fake. He throws left. Brought down at the 33-yard line. 7-yard gain on the play.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Back to throw. Not much time to throw. Dropped an easy one. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
The Bengals come out with the offset I. Feeds it to the back. And he's hammered at the 41-yard line. And he put up a pretty nice run there.
Yeah, that was a big-time carry there. You can tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
Little handoff. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
The Bengals line up with an offset I backfield. He'll get the call again. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. Johnson gets 6 yards on the play. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. The Bengals come out in the ace formation.
Left call. Green, 2-man. Right. Here we go, baby.
Surveys the field. The defender got to him just as he threw the ball.
And even though that one doesn't go down as a sack, that's one of those that the quarterback remembers and probably rushes him just a little bit on the next throw.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 28. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive.
Green 88. Green 88. Regular. Left. Let's stop it right now.
Scans the field. Scrambles for yardage. He's dropped at the 31. 3 yards there on the quarterback keeper. The 49ers line up with an offset I backfield. Tackled around the 32-yard line. That run picked up a yard, maybe less, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down now, they'll need 7 to convert. Ball on the 32. Battle takes off to the right side. Up the middle with a fullback. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Chapman fields it at the 30. Brought down around the 47-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Barney, set. Over. Hey, empty.
Looks to pass. He throws it. Lewis knocks it away. Johnson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They'll face 2nd down and 10. The Bengals line up with 2 tight ends.
Watch the switch. Let's go, guys. Come on.
On the ground with a tailback. 2 minutes to go in the half. That's a 3-yard gain.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Alert, run. That's hot, then. You go, now stay up.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. He's brought down at the 50. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. San Francisco looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 30. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. He looks to throw on 1st down. Past the line. He took a shot at the 32-yard line. Nowhere to go for the quarterback.
Pretty impressive on the defensive side that time. Not only did they get the play covered in the secondary, but there were enough people around the quarterback to keep him from breaking out of there on the run.
He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line. They're stopped for a 6-yard loss on the play.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Scatter!
Back to throw. Flips it out short. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the 1st down. Good play defensively there.
Lee will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. And they make the fair catch. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will take over at the 14, 1st and 10. Johnson lines up as the single back. They give it to the tailback. Huge hit. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
Gain of 5.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 17-6. The kick. Rossum from the 3. They get him at the 29-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Smith will look to throw. Looking for an open man. Makes the grab. And he's decleated at the 42. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Little handoff. Cuts back and he's dropped. Gore picks up 5 yards with the carry. From their own 47-yard line. Gore lines up as the deep back, I formation. The 49ers motion to the left side. Looks to pass. Rifles it across the middle. He didn't take his time, and he threw that one right into cover.
You know, you bring up a good point, Tom, and it really is sometimes about taking your time. Look there. If it's not there, go to number 2. If not there, go to number 3. If not there, throw the thing away. He was too quick to read that one.
Crosses the line. What a shot! Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
King's right. Blue 45. Block 99 Philly.
Smith looking to pass. He needs to get rid of it. It's picked off. And that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
Drops back. And the defense has a heavy rush. And he made a great open field tackle. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
They tackle him for a loss. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Full start, offense.
It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
You know, 3rd down
Still
football
3rd
is
down.
hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Let's go, D. Regular. Let's go. Blue 11. Play 3, man. Hey, how you with you?
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Pass completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
There's no question that when you talk about the classic drop-back pocket passers, Carson Palmer is right there at the top of the list with the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Bradys. This guy is just going to get better and better. He is a franchise quarterback that I believe will win multiple Super Bowls before he's done.
Tackled at the 49-yard line. Ushmanzadeh picks up about 4 yards with the catch. That'll bring up 2nd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Drops back to pass. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Cincinnati sends a man in motion.
Turbo, Simba, peel one finger. Let's get off.
Here's the give. And he's crushed at the 50. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Punts it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Gore takes the handoff. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. So that play goes for about 6. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 4 now. Ball on their own 26. Smith is under center. Two tight ends this time. Gore gets the carry. And they get him at the 29-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play, and that makes it third down. Smith back in the shotgun.
Blue 45. We stop the run first. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Let's get him right here.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Brings this one in. Knocked out of bounds around the 30-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Gore gets the call again. He lost yardage on the play. So the halfback loses about 2 on the run.
I don't think the defense was fooled on that one. It was like they were sitting back in the huddle listening in.
Smith calls for motion right. He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Rockets it out. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Lee kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. And they'll down it at the 2-yard line. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Fakes to the back. On the run, he throws it. Just clangs right off his hands. Johnson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. The offense pinned deep here. Ball on the 2. The Bengals go with the I formation.
Barney, Blue 38. Blue 38. Same thing.
Johnson takes the give. He's dropped at about the 5-yard line. Johnson gains about 4 yards on the play. San Francisco brings in their nickel package. Palmer drops back. He throws left. He's tackled about the 15-yard line.
Carson Palmer is one of those guys that I think has a chance to be the very best quarterback in the league. Superior arm strength, a great leader. That knee injury set him back for a little while, but you can tell now he's getting back to form and is just playing great football.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's brought down around the 19-yard line, a gain of 3 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Kings left.
He drops back to pass. Oh, and they got him. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 21-yard line.
Gain of 11.
Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. He punts it. Rossum fields it at the 38. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 43-yard line. San Francisco is going with the offset I backfield. They'll throw on first down. Here's the pass. Brings it in. Brought down at the 44-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Johnson goes in motion to the left. Looking to throw. Throws on the run. Tackled at the 25. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
They'll give it off here. He doesn't get back to the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Again with the carry. He fights forward to about the 23. Gore gains around 3 yards on the run. The Bengals bring in the nickel package. Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Into traffic, and it's picked off. What a hit. Why did he even make that pass?
Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
They'll give it off here. He didn't get back to the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Swim. Kodiak. Go get it, baby.
Palmer hands it off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. Offset I formation in the backfield. Cincinnati uses motion. Drops back. Gets the ball away. Great open field tackle. Ushmanzada gains about 4 yards there. The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. Larson is the punter. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Rossum takes it at the 28. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Ace backfield this time. Give to the tailback. The defender gets him to the ground. The halfback gains 6 yards there on the misdirection. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 40. Gord is the deep back as they line up in the eye.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Zebra.
He drops back. Passes. Catch is made. Brought down at the 48-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Under heavy pressure, is there for the catch. Tackled around the 44-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Gord on the give. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 3, no, make that 4 wide receiver formation. Throws while on the run. He gets knocked out of bounds about the 27-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
They'll give it off here. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. 5 yards. That brings up second down. They line up at the 23. Smith lines up in the gun. He has 2 tight ends in the formation. Smith hasn't missed yet. Drops the easy pick, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
San Francisco sends a man in motion. Smith will look to throw. Surveys the field. It's picked off. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They line up at the 49. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Let's go quick game, 44 press. Blue 38. 44 Barney, set.
Little handoff. Brought down at the 46-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 46. They'll come out in the eye.
There you go, G. Set. Barney. Blue 11. Blue 11. Hey, nasty. Set. Let's stop it right now. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
They'll go with the run once again. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Blue 38. Right, close right. Hot. Let's hit him in the mouth. Screen here, Quan, screen.
Gives it off. Tackled at the 38. They needed the first on that play, and he delivered.
Nice run on 3rd down that time. Boy, you can tell the confidence they have in this running back. They're going to feed him the ball in difficult situations, and he came through there.
Tennessee. Alert run. Middle.
Palmer looking to throw on 1st down. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. Caldwell wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense.
Come on, y'all, watch those quick out.
So, at the end of 3, the score is 17-6.
Blue 11. Turbo. Blue 11.
Palmer hands it off. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. Watson picks up about 4 yards on the delayed handoff. They call on the field goal unit. This will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And he makes it. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
Kicks it off. Taken from the 3-yard line. They get him at the 33-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They line up in a double tight set. Smith hands off to the left. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much, and that will bring up second down. San Francisco is going with the offset eye backfield. San Francisco motions left. Smith drops back to pass. Rockets it. And he's out at the 47-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Tackled at the 48-yard line. A pickup of less than a yard.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
The 49ers motion to the right side. Play fake. Oh, and he dropped it. Bruce was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Smith is lined up under center. Offense lines up in an I. Smith gives it up the middle. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Cincinnati lines up in the offset eye this time. Feeds it to the back. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Johnson comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Blue 11. Blue 11. What that screen out here? This dude right here tight.
He'll get the call again. He's dropped for a loss. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Palmer drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. And it's caught. Brought down at about the 23-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Rossum fields it at the 39. He got depleted. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
He drops back. And he's dragged down for the sack. Looks like someone just missed their assignment on that one.
The tough part for a quarterback is trying to identify who the Mike backer is, because what they want is they want offensive linemen handling the big guys, handling the guy they think may be blitzing, may be rushing on a play. If you misidentify that guy, you can get hit in the back of the head.
And it's picked. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
Gives to the back. He gets to about the 41-yard line. Johnson gains 8 yards on that play. Palmer is under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Palmer drops back. Throws it short. And he caught it. He's dropped in the open field. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
There's a play fake. Throws it out. Harris picks it off. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
They'll throw on first down. Passes it out. He couldn't hang on to it. Davis was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
Second down.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Hey, empty, stand left. Left, close left.
Tosses it out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
They hand it off. Hit hard at the 23-yard line. Offense comes up short on the 3rd down conversion.
That's where I'd like to see the quarterback have a little flexibility in the game plan. He comes to the line of scrimmage. He could not have liked what he saw that time with the defense they deployed. Why not get out of that play and check off?
Lee will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Chapman takes it at the 32. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Cincinnati lines up with 3 receivers. Utah takes off in motion. They'll give it off here. He's dropped at about the 49-yard line. Johnson gains around 6 yards on the run. They line up at the 50. Cincinnati goes with the ace set here. And they get him around the 49-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. 3rd down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. The Bengals go with the I formation. Here's a counter play. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line. Look at him go.
You know, scoring 20 touchdowns is impressive anytime you do that, but I think it's particularly impressive in this day and age when most teams are throwing the football more than they're running it. But when you get this kind of a player, you feed him the ball and you let him go.
Tackled at the 23. Excellent execution on that counter.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side with those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Cincinnati comes out with an I formation.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
Again with the carry. Brought down behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Blue 11. Sub. Left smash free. Hey, gap. Come on, man.
Palmer back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Throws out right. Defender gets his hand on it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
He drops back to pass. Scans the field. Can't hang on. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Set down. The kick is up. Right down the middle. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
The kick. Rossum from the 2. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. They'll go to work at the 29-yard line. 3 wide receiver set. Hands it off. Brought down right around the 30-yard line. Gore gains about 2 yards on the run. Offset I formation in the backfield. Nice play fake. And he catches it. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. They give it to the fullback. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. And he picks up about 4. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 48. Offset I formation in the backfield. Again, he'll get the call. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Gore found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards. Good enough for the first down. The 49ers come out in a single back formation. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Gain of under a yard. That brings up 2nd down. Gore lines up as the deep back. I formation. He drops back to pass. He throws it. It's incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
The halfback with the carry. He fights forward to about the 43. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Gives to the back. He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 25. Out of the I formation. UTEC goes in motion.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Come on, play it. Get him blocked. Hey, move that.
They give it to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Back to throw. Goes through his read. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle. The defense came with the blitz that time.
And defensively, you just can't ask for any better coverage than that. They are right there, but when you have a strong-arm quarterback like that, sometimes he can squeeze it into holes that others can't.
From the 46-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Palmer hands it off. Brought down at the 41-yard line. They gain 5 yards there. That'll bring up second down. Palmer lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Palmer back to pass. He throws right. Hit and drop behind the line. And they'll lose a yard on the play. They'll line it up again on third down. Palmer steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one in the backfield this time. Palmer gives it up the middle. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. Watson gains around 5 yards on the draw play. The Bengals go with the I formation.
Hey, never quit, fellas. Let's go. Hey, inside.
Palmer hands it off. 2 minutes left in the ball game. And that will keep their hopes alive.
Yeah, but they've really got to start cranking it up now. Not only do they need the score, they need to do it in a hurry.
They'll line up with 6 defensive backs.
Play your assignments, man. Blue 38. Don't nothing change. Here we go, baby. Yes.
Palmer looking to pass. Short throw to the right. He makes a great open field tackle. Gain of 2. That'll bring up second down. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Changes this one at the line. Palmer is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
There for the reception. And he dropped him in the open field. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Sets up the play action. Can't connect on that one. Johnson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Offense will line this one up at the 12. The Bengals with 4 receivers.
Right. Close right. Blue 38. Blue 38. Left. Close left over right. And we got bark. Let's get up.
He drops back to pass. He needs to get the pass off. And it's completed. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Drops back. Throws it short. What an open field tackle. They line up at the 4. Looks like they'll try to push this one out of the shadow of their own goalposts. They hand it off. And they get him at about the 5-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Gord is the deep back as they line up in the I. Little handoff. Dropped behind the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
He needs to get rid of it. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Almost a catch, but he had it pop right out of there.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Lee punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Chapman takes it at the 49. It's loose. McDonald recovers the loose ball. And so they turn the ball over on the fumble.
What a big play that was. They went from having to give up possession to getting the ball right back with a fresh set of downs.
The Bengals call a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 12 coming up here. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And he'll just kneel it here. 3rd down and 13. Ball on the 22. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And this was a good one. Our final score is 49ers 17, the Bengals 12.